Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much for coming. And joining us for the first night run here. Tell everyone you were here first. Good. So for those who don't know us, which is probably no one, we're Mischler and Noir. We do genre stories based on movie genres, and tonight we're going to be doing a film noir for you. I don't think I need to warn you too much, tell you too much about it. It's all improvised. Everything you see tonight we made up on the spot. First time this piece has ever been performed, and the last time it will ever be performed. It'll be done just for you.
Yes. And we're going to take you back to the 1940s, 1950s, and we leave as a suggestion to inspire this film noir an object, something that you might have used back in the 1950s or 40s, not an iPad or a...
That's cool, man.
Something smaller, something might fit into a box.
Like an electric bread knife.
Electric bread.
Yeah, one of the first bread knives they were they're from the 50s. It's a really big knife.
Yeah.
Cuts fresh bread.
Okay. Alright, we'll take that. So somehow that's going to be show up in the story tonight, an electric bread knife. So we take you to this film noir.
Big knife.
Big knife.
On a Friday evening. Sort of time that people would normally be home with their families or out celebrating. I just got back to my office. It's where the good booze was. It's where I could think. Been a tough week with a tough case, but it was all solved. It's left me with an empty feeling. Kind of empty feeling going to be filled up with a good bourbon. This wasn't a particularly good bourbon. But it'll do. It's 7 o'clock on a Friday night and you're on your own in your office. You can't exactly choose. I hadn't expected anyone to be here. But there was a knock at the door, which is always opportunity, whether it's good or bad. Come in.
Good evening.
Door opened and closed. She was a looker. Definitely on the pretty side. But also on the wrong side of town. She was from somewhere much better than this. How do? Come in.
Might I come in?
Of course. Don't mind the mess. I had to fire the maid. She was expensive.
I think this is the smallest office I've ever seen.
You should have seen my old one. Can I offer you a drink?
Yes, please.
It's not the best bourbon ever, but the glass is clean at least.
I don't mind. I'll drink anything tonight.
One of those nights. Looks like you and me got more in common than I thought.
Cheers.
Cigarette?
Yes, please. I didn't see your name on the door.
No, it's a new office. I haven't put it up yet. It's Roger Hammer.
Roger Hammer.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I didn't just wander along. I got your name from the bartender down the street.
I got all of my work from him.
I don't want you to think I'm too forward or anything, but sometimes I go there on a Friday night just to have a drink and to think. And I was talking to Sammy, you know, the bartender down the corner.
Yeah.
Left spot.
Yeah.
and he asked me what was wrong. I couldn't tell him, of course. I wouldn't tell my troubles just to a bartender, but he knew I needed some help, and he gave me your card. Roger Hammer, private detective, it said.
It's me.
I looked at the address, and I knew it didn't mean that you were a high-class detective, but I didn't think it was this seedy.
Tell it like it is, sister.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. Was that insulting?
It's honest.
I'm very honest.
Mm-hmm. Honest is only insulting if you mean any harm by it.
I'm sorry, I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Betty Haber. Betty.
Betty Haber. Nice to meet you. You're not from this part of town.
No, I'm not. Although I do come here frequently. I think I already mentioned that.
Mm-hmm. Why would a Betty Haber be downgrading to this part of town every now and again?
Oh, I didn't mean to insult you. I really didn't.
It's okay. I take insults pretty well. I've been getting them a lot.
The thing is, it's my husband. I think my husband doesn't love me anymore.
It's hard to believe.
Fresh. Look, I found this card this morning. It was under our pillow, but I don't think it's addressed to me. Read what it says.
Dearest, meet me at the usual place at 6 p.m. Wednesday.
Right.
Does that mean anything to you? Do you have a usual place?
No, we don't have a usual place. We're married. We stay home every night. We never go out.
Does your husband ever go out on a Wednesday?
Yes, he goes out to play poker with his friends.
Does he now?
So I thought. But I don't think this is addressed to a man.
Not at all.
I think he's been seeing someone behind my back. I want you to investigate and find out. Can you do that for me, Mr. Hammer?
I don't normally take domestic cases. But times are not what they were.
I was afraid you'd say that. Perhaps this would change your mind. This is just a start. All I want you to do is to find out where he's going on Wednesday night and with whom. And if you can bring that information back to me, I'll give you another $25.
I'll take your case. This is help. You know, you might find out something you don't want to find out. You have to be prepared for that.
I'm prepared for that. I'm prepared for anything. I know my husband.
Has he ever fooled around before?
Well, I didn't want to say, but yes. When I first met him, well, he was already married. So he was fooling around with me, you see.
I see.
Yes, that's how it was.
Now
I guess,
shoes on the other foot.
indeed. But sometimes it's how it's have to be. A girl has to get a husband somehow. You know? I guess you'll think a little differently now that you know.
What part of town are you originally from?
I'm surprised you didn't recognize me. I used to be a singer. I used to be a singer at the Lucky Spot. Yes.
Chantal?
Chantal Betty, that was me.
Oh, I haven't seen you in years.
No, not since I've been married. I've been married for 7 years.
We had some good times.
Oh, you remember that too?
It wasn't a long time, but it was good.
It was a good time.
Oh, look, Chantal Betty, all married and respectable.
Oh, now I feel embarrassed. I thought I'd come in here and fool you, and you weren't fooled at all.
Oh, I hadn't guessed. Now you say it, I see it. I'm kicking myself that I didn't see it straight away. It's those eyes. I should have paid more attention to your eyes.
Roger, it can't be like it used to be, you know. I'm married now. And I only want to get my husband back.
It's okay, Betty. I'll get your husband back. It won't be like it used to be. You're married now. You better run along. I'll speak to you after next Wednesday.
So long?
think it's best this way, isn't it?
Yes, of course you're right. Thank you so much. My husband plays golf on Saturdays. Maybe you might want to stake him out or something, maybe see what he's up to.
I might just do that. Where's he play on a Saturday?
The Golden Link. It's a country club.
I know where the Golden Link is. It's my job to know where everything is.
He always plays early, 10 o'clock. So maybe, well, anyway, thank you so much.
Do you ever sing?
No, I don't sing anymore. That time is over.
Voice.
Fresh.
That Saturday, I could drive over to the links. Found myself a nice little spot in the corner just to watch out and see what was happening. I took my binoculars.
Robbie, give me my clothes. Robbie, come on, give me my clothes now.
Yes, Miss Howard. Yes, sir.
You should be carrying this, not me.
I'm sorry, Miss Howard.
Give me my 10 sandwich. All right. Ball.
Sorry, Mr. Howard. I'm all over the place today.
All right, you can go. Go get me go get me another ball. Be quick about it. Go on, go.
Miss Howard.
Damn it.
Mind if I play along with you?
Who the hell are you?
Roger Hammer. Just a golfer.
Just gonna come stroll along and join in on the game?
You look like you're on your own.
Name is Richard Hubbard. What's your handicap?
7.
No? I see. Well, I don't like to play just for nothing. I like to play for stakes. You got some money on you?
Yeah, $25.
No. Sounds good. Shall we start? Robbie, get me an extra set of clubs. You need some clubs, right?
Sure.
Alright. Alright, so we're starting off on the first hole. So, Mr. Hammer, what kind of business are you into?
I'm in the people business, I say.
Oh yeah? What's that mean?
It means I get to know people and find out what they're up to. You?
There you go, your clubs are here.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I'm a businessman, I'm a banker. Made a lot of money in the 20s.
Good times.
Yeah, till the bust, but I managed to, I was one of the lucky few, I can tell you that. Yeah, things are sweet now though. Got myself a nice house, nice wife, good fat income in the bank. My own personal income, I mean, of course not the bank's. Yeah. So a lot of money in the people business? Hey.
No, not at all.
Good one. Let's go on to the next hole.
No, sounds like an idyllic life you've got there.
Oh, yeah. Indeed. Well, you gotta look out for your own interests. You gotta look out for number one, that's what I always say. Do you look out for number one, Mr. Hammer?
I try to. Trouble is, there's a lot of people looking out for themselves as well.
A truer word was never said. Sounds like you're a wise man, Mr. Hammer.
Yeah, bye.
Your turn.
But, sure you really seem to have it in for your ball. So you're married?
That's right. Got a peach of a wife.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Make you happy?
Oh, yeah, she's a doll. She's a doll face. Beautiful, talented.
Yeah?
Why, are you interested in my wife? What are you asking so many questions about my wife for?
I'm interested in people.
I see, because you're in the people business.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Hammer.
Mr. Hammer. I'm just curious. Now, you seem to be a man that has it all, and I wonder how much all is.
Well, I'm pretty lucky. Cigarette?
I know a man like yourself, very successful,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful wife.
Mm-hmm.
Always wanted more.
Who doesn't want more? You can't be satisfied with the small things in life. You gotta go for everything. You gotta have ambition. That's what I say.
Ambition.
Look out for number one and have ambition.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got. Mr. Hammer.
Are we talking work here?
Oh?
Are we talking women?
I thought we were talking golf.
Yes, we were.
I guess we were. I seem to recall your name. Weren't you involved with a case that murdered girl down at the river?
Yeah.
Never solved it, did you?
No. No. I got close. Trail went cold.
Shame. She was a beautiful girl too, wasn't she? Dancer, singer.
She was.
Well, that's a shame. That's a shame.
I guess you worked out that I'm a dick. Private dick. I'm no longer with the police force.
Oh yeah, I worked it out. I worked it out before you came, in fact.
You did?
I was expecting you, Mr. Hammer. You see, my wife told me that you were going to be casing me, looking for you, looking for me, looking after me, following me, you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Why would your wife tell you that she hired?
Yeah. I wonder that too, Mr. Hammer. I wonder that too. My wife is a woman of many secrets. Did you know that, Mr. Hammer? Many, many secrets.
I can understand that.
She's got a lot of interest in my banking, in my business interests. So you see, she hired you to follow me, but I'm hiring you to follow her.
It's unusual.
I think you can handle it. I think you're just the kind of detective I've been looking for.
What do you want to know about her?
I want to know what she's been doing with my bank account. Every time I come home, I see on the desk that the papers have been moved around. She's been collecting numbers. I don't know what she's got planned exactly, but I think she wants to get some money out of the account. She doesn't know how yet. That's what I think she hired you for.
Okay.
I don't have another dame. I'm not that kind of man. I'm a one-woman man.
It's good to know.
One woman at a time, anyway.
Alright. So I don't need to follow you on a Wednesday.
Oh, you can follow me on a Wednesday. In fact, I think you should. I think you should come along on a Wednesday. It's going to be good fun. Me and the guys get together for a poker game, and we talk business. I think you should come.
I like that very much. My credit's not quite what it should be, but I guess you guys would understand that.
I'd appreciate it if you don't tell my wife that I've hired you to follow her.
I think it's just confusing.
Yeah, I agree. This is for your costs.
And let's call this a draw.
Let's call this a draw. I'm going to keep playing, but I'll see you Wednesday night.
Thank you.
Robbie, give me another ball.
Sorry, I'm coming. Yeah, sorry.
Darling, I'm going to go down. I'm going to just go down to the living room for a nightcap. Do you want to join? Of course you don't. All right, well, I'll see you in bed. Roger, how did you get into the living room?
Very easy. Your windows are cinched open.
You came in through the window?
Mm-hmm. If I knocked on the door, you'd know I'd be here.
Well, I know you're here now. Can I get you a drink?
Sure.
I wasn't expecting you.
Well, that's how I wanted it. Otherwise, I'd rung the doorbell.
Indeed, and the maid would have let you in. And both my husband and I would have come down to welcome you here in my home.
Didn't want your husband to know I was here.
Did you see him on Saturday morning?
Yeah.
Did he tell you anything interesting?
He did. I don't know what's going on in this house. I've been hired by both parties in a marriage to follow the other one. And I'd like being in a situation like that.
What?
I'd like some straight answers.
That's ridiculous. I don't understand what you mean.
If you have anything you want to tell me, you can tell me anything.
Why did you have to come here into my own home? He's upstairs, he can hear everything.
Exactly. So you can whisper to me just to get rid of me. If I met you anywhere else, you'd keep quiet. You wouldn't say anything. You've got something over you. I just shout out and come down, and then you got to explain this.
My husband made a lot of money in the 1920s. He put all of his stock in cereal. And that was the only it was the only stock that didn't go bust in 1929.
People always want cereal.
And he didn't want to get taxed on it. So he put it into a secret account. He stashed it away. That dough is somewhere, I know it is. If I could get it, if I could just get that money, if I could get away from him.
Why do you want to get away from me? Don't you have a great life here?
I don't. Oh, Roger, I didn't tell you. I hate my husband. I hate my husband. He doesn't love me. He doesn't love the real me. He doesn't love the real me the way you love me. The way you used to love. The way you used to.
It was a long time ago.
But you still do. I know you do. I can tell.
There's nothing we can do about it now. You're married, whether he's a monster or not. If you don't know where his money is, doing anything about it won't do you any good.
The thing is, we don't have any children. So anything that I were to inherit, anything that belongs to him, were my husband to pass away, would go to me. If my husband were to pass away.
You expecting him to pass away?
I pray for it every night. He goes to those poker games every Wednesday. He's in his office all day long and all night long too. He hardly ever comes home. He hardly ever even looks at me. He's a monster. He's a terrible monster and he deserves to die. He does.
Bring him down. You used to be like a little bird. Now look at you, you're in a cage.
That's exactly it. I used to be a bird and now I'm in a cage. Every Saturday he goes to play golf.
I know.
But this Saturday is our anniversary. He's going to spend it here. But everyone will expect him to be at the golf club, because they see him all the time.
I see.
So I want you to come over. While we're having breakfast, we always have a celebrating breakfast. We make a beautiful breakfast with fresh bread and eggs and fresh orange juice, and we'll do it then.
You can't be here. You're the first person they'll suspect.
It has to be here. There'll be no witnesses.
They'll think it's you. You know, 90% of murders on husbands are done by wives.
I know. I read all the statistics. I read all the daily papers. I read about that poor woman. They thought it was her husband too, didn't they?
They did, but they never proved it.
The thing is, we'll go to the golf course. But I'll slip something in his drink so he falls asleep. We'll drag him back here. We'll kill him.
That's it. He has to go to the golf course. They have to see him at the golf course.
Exactly. And then he could have died of any causes. He could have a heart attack. Who would know the difference? But people have seen him at the golf course.
Okay. I'll come back here.
Yes.
We'll do it here.
And we'll do it here. And there'll be you and me together. No more birds in cages.
I'm going to set this bird free.
We'll set this bird free.
I really want to hear you sing here.
I really want to sing again for you, Roger. I want to so badly.
I gotta go.
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning. I'll be here early. You don't have to look for me. You know I'll be here.
I'll be ready. Richard will be here too. We'll be having breakfast.
Okay.
Okay. love you so much.
Me too.
Honey, when you're ready to come down for breakfast, I'm all ready for you. Bread and some orange juice. Are you ready to come down, darling? Yeah, I'm coming down. I got your present for you already. Come on, honey. You ready for me, sweetie? Here's your present. It's something I know you've wanted. I know you've been looking in the magazines. I know you're really gonna love it. Oh, darling, I have a present for you too. Can I open it? Oh, it's one of those new electric bread knives. Oh, darling, oh, you know I've been reading Good Housekeeping. Oh, they're so fashionable. Oh, it's so big. It's electric. How do you use it? Don't you worry your pretty little head about it here. I'm going to show you. It's got a cord, and we just plug it in here. We've got the outlet right here, and we'll just turn it on, and just cut the bread that way. See, it works like a charm. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing here? Oh!
I can't.
Darling.
Good wait, we had to do it now. Perfect opportunity.
There's so much blood everywhere.
I didn't expect there to be so much blood.
That was not the plan. What are you doing? That was not the plan. We were going to go to the golf course.
I know,
We have no alibi now. What are we going to do? Think.
Okay. He's got to be seen to go to the...
Wait a minute. That girl got murdered. She was dumped at the river, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And that erased all the traces. That's why you couldn't solve it, right?
The river washes everything.
We gotta take him to the river. You've got to take him to the river.
Get it? Do you have his other suits?
Yes. I'll go upstairs and find one.
Thing is, if I can dress up, I can go to the golf course and people will see him there.
Yes, that's a good idea.
If you can find his hat and a scarf,
I've got exactly what you need.
you're going to need to clean all this blood up. I hope you're not squeamish.
No, I'll clean it up while you're gone. I'll clean everything up, I promise.
I'm sorry I made a mess of this.
Darling, I don't know. Change. I've got blood all over you. So once he's dead, I'll make sure I get the will, and then we inherit everything. Darling.
We have to put him there and there'll be a week where they won't find him. We need a week for the river to wash everything away, all the footprints and all the evidence, and then they'll find him and...
We won't be able to see each other during that week.
No. And the police will come and they'll question you. They're going to think you did it initially.
Oh, I was thinking about maybe taking a little trip up to my mother. Am I not allowed to do that?
Sure. But it has to be planned. Make sure your mother knows that you plan to be up there.
I'll make sure. Can I help you? Do you want a bag?
Do you have a bag big enough for a body?
I've got some small bags. I guess we can make it up a couple. I don't know. I've never done this before.
Get the smaller bags.
There's some sheets.
I'm going to use the bread knife.
Oh no.
You might not want to watch this.
Oh.
It's quite a good one. Half an hour later, I was schlepping 3 bags down to the river. It's a cold morning. The river was running.
Yes, I'd like 1 train ticket, please, to Boston. Thank you. No name, just cash. Thank you. Thank you.
It's funny to watch a whole man's whole life float away in 3 bags. And a makes you think. Is that all life is worth? 3 plastic bags? Maybe. Maybe it is. Come in.
Roger?
Yeah.
I guess you remember me, Cyril? Back from the police force?
Yeah, I remember you, Cyril. You gotten uglier.
You got fatter.
It's been a few years.
You share some of that bourbon? Same old Roger.
And you on duty?
Of course. In fact,
Same old Cyril.
that's right. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm here on some official business, I'm afraid. We found another body down by the river,
Oh, yeah?
and we fished it out, and we found some evidence.
That's good. That's what you need, isn't it?
Yeah, we have a prime suspect. I hate to tell you, but I think it's you.
Me?
Yeah. You left hair all over the body. It's clearly yours. What have you been up to? Roger? What the hell? You're not in the police force anymore? You went to the stanky little office. Didn't think much of it, but I didn't think you turned to a life of crime.
What makes you so sure I did it? This...
I got a letter. I got a tip. Written by Betty Haber. She frames you. Said you did it. Tried to find the bird. She's already flown. She's already flown the coop. And you know what? She knew that other girl. Sarah Sollers, yeah. They were dancers together back at the Lucky Spot. Circumstances around that murder was a little fishy too. They were rivals. Did you not know that? They were rivals. Sarah Sollers was seeing that man, Richard Hubbard.
I get it. She murdered him. Or got someone to murder her.
That's right. Now she got you to murder her husband, framed you for the crime, and now you're a wanted criminal.
I've been a sucker. She said she was going up to her mother. I guess you checked that out.
Yeah, she hasn't gone to her mother. She took a train to Boston, then she took a flight to Europe, and then we lost track of her. She's gone. She's flown the coop. I'm here to arrest you.
Well, of course you are.
Look, Roger, we were old friends. I'll give you a minute to collect your stuff. I'll be downstairs. When you're ready, you come down and we'll head to the police station. Have another drink, why don't you?
Well, you know, it's funny. You think you got everything figured out. You think you found a break. You think you found something that is doing good. It's not doing good.
Sweet dreams wherever find you. Sweet dreams to leave all worries far behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Say nighty night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you miss me. While I'm alive and blue as can be.
Well, at least she's happy somewhere. At least someone's happy. Coming, Cyril. I did get that sign from my door. so much. Thank you for as life affirming as ever. Film one. Cool. Thank you so much. The plan is we can have a little bit of break and then we have a little bit of jam afterwards. See how it goes. Maybe it's.
We're going to try to do some scenes in the style of film noir. So if you'd like to come up and play, you're welcome to. We'll give you some things that you're going to do with us too, perhaps. If nobody comes back up, we'll just have a drink at the bar and don't worry about it. We're going to be here every Wednesday. There's always a show here Wednesday night. Sometimes it's other people, sometimes it's us, but there's always an improv event, €5, $9:30 at the moment at the door. So thanks for coming, tell your friends, and anything else you can say? No. Thank you for coming.
See you when the lights go off.